It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today we're going to install a drip irrigation system in the greenhouse. I looked at many different options for irrigation systems, and it really came down to I wanted a very simple system, a system that if I wasn't around or if the power went out, I wouldn't have to worry about it. And I just came out with a normal drip style irrigation system. I bought it off Amazon. I had to buy 3 kits because I have 100 plants at least in the greenhouse. Basically, it's just a little tube that goes to a drum or a hose, and there's a nozzle at each plant, and it just gives a little bit of a drip. So you just adjust it and it works. You don't need power. It's a very, very simple system, and that's kind of what I was looking for. So that's what we're going to install today, a drip irrigation system from Amazon. So let's go. Okay, so this is what you get with the kit. You get 50 feet of drip hose. These are little sprayer nozzles. These are little drip nozzles that's got little pegs that you stick into the ground. Some adapters that go on to the hose. So basically that is what you get. So I bought 3 of them to do what I'm doing today. I went to Home Hardware and I got a splitter because you need multiple nozzles to run enough water to all those plants. So this is what the plan is. I'm gonna use this drum, we're gonna fill it up, and we're gonna run some lines down out of the drum. I think I'll have to do about 3 rows off each kit. It's gonna be pretty close. I didn't want to put too many in a row because that little line probably can't supply enough water if I just hooked it all to one. So that's why I got this 4-way splitter. I laid out the lines along each row so I can get a rough idea how long each run has to be. Now we got to start hooking up each plant. I feel like that's going to take a bit of time. She's hot in the greenhouse. I tell you, it's crazy. Oh, that is nice out here. Drip irrigation kit comes with a whole bunch of fittings and tees, but the main ones you're going to use are the actual drip heads and the tees, because you're going to basically just hook it up in between each of the plants. So you're going to cut the line, install the tee, get the other end of the line you just cut, put your head in, and then they have these little holders that clip on the line. And then we just move on to the next one. I installed the first section and it was working good, but it was definitely too long with 3 runs. The water wasn't coming out at the end of the last run, so I need to do every 2 runs. Okay, so after you get the first one dripping, you just keep opening the other ones, and eventually the water will start going. And then you just have to adjust it till it's not dripping too much. I almost have half of the watering system up. It's looking good, and it's actually working really, really awesome. You can see it dripping right there. That is going to actually save a ton of time. And I know from year to year, I'm always going to put a plant there. This is just awesome. This one's going now, so I'm going to adjust it to a drip. One thing I've learned is normally you wouldn't put Teflon tape on a quick attach hose coupler, but these things, every single one of them leaks. They give you Teflon tape with it. I don't know if that's what they were expecting you to use it for, but it works good. So I got half the greenhouse done. The drip watering system is up and running. I still have to finish this side. Tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll get the rest of it. You know, when this is all going, the watering system's in place, it should be easier every year. Like next year, I'll just plant the bag, drop it in its spot. There'll be a waterer there, ready to go. You know, I really feel that this is important to get right because the way inflation is rising, the way food prices are going, and the way governments are acting about it, I really do feel that it is important to have a little bit of capacity to grow your own food and raise your own food. So I'm running out of time today. I got to shut this thing down, but I'm super happy that this is getting on its way. So that's about enough for today. You guys have a good one.